Well, I think there is no room for denial at this point, and I think it's time to be very honest about Vince McMahon. He is the devil. He is very much the devil, and whatever consequences he gets, let's be honest, it will not be enough because we can't end him. If we can't take him off this earth, and that's exactly what he needs at a certain point. Certain people just need to be taken off this earth. They need to be gone from the rest of society. Not even people in jail deserves to be around these people. But before I get into this video, 76% of the people who are watching these videos are not subscribed, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for your boy. I definitely appreciate it. So it's coming out now that John Laurinaitis, people power, that guy, he's coming out now saying that he was a victim in Vince McMahon's doings. And if you don't know, if you've been living under a rock, it's a lot of allegations coming out right now against Vince McMahon that he was sex trafficking a woman that was looking at him as a mentor. He manipulated her. If you don't know, Vince McMahon is a master manipulator. They call it like Jedi Matrix, and he does it a lot with wrestlers. He'll have you agreeing to storylines you didn't necessarily want to do. He'll have you agreeing to changing your mind on outcomes of matches you didn't agree to before. And long story short, he this woman was dealing with a lot of loss in her life due to losing her parents. I believe she was around my age at the time, 21, 22. And our building manager actually referred her to Vince McMahon, and from there were meetings, and it led up to her actually getting a job at Titan Towers and WWE. But people already knew what was up with her. People already knew why she had a job. So she was just a little. She honestly, unfortunately, she was Vince McMahon's toy. She was Vince McMahon's little. I hate to say that, but that's what it was. She was Vince McMahon's toy, and eventually, when she was not enough for Vince McMahon, or I guess just taking advantage of her wasn't enough, he allegedly passed her on to John Laurinaitis and Brock Lesnar and so many other people. He would have her take videos of herself and show them off to staff, camera crew, and stuff in production. So apparently, there was like some R-word room, and you could guess what I mean by R-word room, where Vince and John would take advantage of her and just take what they wanted from her in a room in the Titan Towers. And apparently they would say like yes means no, and she would say no to these, or no means yes, and she would say no to these guys, and they would just do it. And now it's coming out now that, I mean, Vince McMahon denied all of this, but now that John Laurinaitis has basically confirmed that something did happen, some of this stuff may be true, and that he's actually a victim in it, it's over for Vince. It's done. Like, I always heard, if you're going to do crime, do it by yourself, or just don't do crime at all. And Vince got his judgment day is coming. Pardon the pun. I don't know if this ever hits Discovery. I think we're far beyond filing, or I think we're far beyond, settling out of court. I think that's would be best case scenario for Vince. But if he would have just paid her the agreed amount in the NDA, none of this would have happened. But we're far beyond that, and he has everything coming to him. John Laurinaitis, so does he, but he's going to flip on Vince. I think that is dumb of John Laurinaitis to do. I would assume that is because Vince just didn't pay for his lawyers, paid for his defense, or maybe even threw John Laurinaitis under the bus himself. There's something that happened between Vince and John Laurinaitis to where John Laurinaitis is flipping on him. But, I don't care. I hope they both burn in hell. They both deserve whatever they're getting. But honestly, it won't be enough. They deserve to die. And I mean that with my whole chest. I mean that. And if I seen them in real life, I can only imagine. And I feel bad for her. I hope for justice for her, whatever she feel justice may be. She's doing this at this point. I've seen that she just wants to change the culture within WWE. And, I think that's a beautiful thing. Who knows? There's more women than her, but she's just the first to speak out. And she has an NDA and she's speaking out. So imagine what those other women have. And, it's just one of those things where Vince has a pattern of signing NDAs or making deals and just not completing them. And I think she was promised $3 million for an NDA, but she only got $1 million, and he just stopped paying her. I don't know why he stopped paying her. I'm happy he did. So, his evil doings are coming to light. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is evil. This is pure evil. He deserves to burn in hell. I'm happy she is exposing this man is what he deserves. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. John Laurinaitis is flipping on Vince McMahon. What an amazing thing. Have a beautiful night. Sub to Ike, sub to me. Peace.